everyone, it's Mark, the Red Cornish Ranger, and I'm coming to you because it is now 2025, and hopefully I'm going to be moving forward in a lot of things. So I thought I'd give you a little rundown on not only the things that I'm going to be doing and the things I have been doing, but also what the wider group of Zero to Hero, the network, the Three Ranger Bros, and all of us, we're a big community. Seriously, go check out our Discord if you want to. Come there and talk to us. We talk a lot of, actually, to be honest, we talk a lot of nonsense. And there is some cracking dad jokes in there as well. So, go check that out. And to be honest, if you just want to come and annoy Billy with the rest of us, that's what we do. We do on there. We talk a lot of shit, pardon my language, and we annoy Billy. Sometimes we do it at the same time. But check out what is coming up and what is going on. Right, well, the first thing I'm going to talk about is my newest podcast, The Adventures of the Red Cornish Ranger and Universe 20. This is my attempt to basically chronicle the stories that have involved Mark, the Red Cornish Ranger, my character that I do play obviously on TikTok, but I've also written a load of stories. I've just finished, not just finished, last month we finished the first story arc, which was The Rise of the Cornish Ranger. And a lot of them, the stories were reposts. They were repeats, admittedly. But I did do a little bit of fiddling with them as well to make them a bit more, hopefully, grander. So go listen to those. Starting this Monday will be a brand new story arc, The Revenge of the Cornish Ranger. And this is going to be the start of a heck of a load of new stories. I kid you not, you're going to have at least 10 new stories coming from both me and Ty Tiger. So go check it out. Okay, next up is my main podcast, namely Nerds Through Comics. Yes, I know it's spelt through, but, this is just a little piss take out on myself. Seriously, go check this out. At the moment, this podcast is being held down by my good friend Ty Tiger, but I will be back on it, and I will be adapting new comic book stories to this, including Power Ranger stories and many more. Just literally stay tuned to it. The stories that are on there are absolutely awesome, and a lot of them come from Ty Tiger, but there is also some other stories on there by myself and adapted from comic books as well. So go check this one out. As you can see on there, it's also saying that it's my top podcast, and it is a brilliant podcast. And one of the brilliant stories that was on here was Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, and I seriously recommend you go check out that story. So stay tuned for it. Right, I'm back this time. I had problems shrinking myself on the last video, that's why you didn't see me. But if I'm talking about podcasts, I need to talk about these two numbskulls, namely Jim and Billy. These are the guys that started it all off. If it weren't for these guys, I wouldn't be doing half the stuff I'm doing right now with my podcasts, with even my TikToks and that. It's thanks to these guys, it's their fault that I'm doing all this. So check them out. Check out Zero to Hero, and they're brilliant. They talk a lot of stuff. They have a lot of knowledge about wrestling, about Power Rangers, about any kind of sci-fi, any nostalgia stuff as well. Go check them out. They're brilliant, and hopefully one day I'm going to be back on there as well. Unfortunately, because I'm 6 hours ahead of them, getting ourselves stuck down to a Pacific time to do recordings together is very difficult. But go check them out. They're seriously brilliant. So another member of the Zero to Hero network, and a good friend as well, is Jared. And go check out his podcast, If You Give a Dad a Podcast. And he's funny as hell. He really is. Gives us a load of dad jokes. Winds Billy up at a treat. So, go check out his podcast. He's had some brilliant people, celebrities, wrestlers, everything on there. He's even had a couple of Ranger actors, and I think there's a few more coming as well. So seriously, go check him out. And yeah, Jared, you're still dead to me, all right? You know why. You know what you did. But go check out his podcast. Despite what he's done to me, go check out his podcast. Right, people, sit back and pay attention, because this is where it's going to get complicated. This is but one of the many podcasts Cosplay Dude 637, and he does this one with his son, Cosplay Son 637. This is namely Willie and Xander. They are, like I say, it's father and son duo that do this podcast, and it's absolutely brilliant what they do. And they talk as well about nostalgia things, and well, the clues in the name, Neek Talk, is all geek and nerdy stuff. Go check them out. But also, Cosplay Dude writes a lot of fan fiction, and some of them which I am actually involved in. You've got Cosplay Dude's Power Rangers Universe 19 universe. I know I said universe twice. You also have One Piece storylines, Sailor Moon storylines. There is so many in here. I do not have enough time in this video to actually mention them all, but go check out Cosplay Dude 637. And you also need to check out Ty Tiger's The Tiger Nexus podcast. And again, Ty has a lot of channels, especially on the Tube of the U. So go check them out as well. He is a brilliant story writer. And again, I'm involved in a lot of the stories that he's written. He's even writing stories for me, and he's even holding down the fort with Nerds Through Comics. So go check out Ty. Again, he is a brilliant story writer. And the thing is, with myself, Ty, and Willie, Cosplay Dude 637, we are the group known as the Three Ranger Bros. And we are three great friends that are writing fan fiction, and you've got to go check it out. You've got to check out all three of our channels. Well, the two of my channels, and these guys, they got way more than me. They have, but they're just brilliant. And you know, like I said about Jim and Billy, I wouldn't be where I am if it weren't for these two guys as well. So there you have it. There is a lot going on there, and seriously, you've got to go check out a lot of these things. And if there's any questions you want to ask me, then just do it in these comments. You know, I will try to answer them back. But seriously, go check out all those podcasts, and I'm hopefully going to start posting a lot more on the IG, my IG page, or my Tube of the U page as well. I'm going to start trying to post on these more often, especially when you've got considering the possible TikTok ban coming up in the future. So going to all my US followers, I really hope this doesn't actually happen, because seriously, I get inspiration from you all as well, and I just have awesome respect for you all. So, you know, I don't want to lose you guys on here, but if not, go check out my other pages. Links are in my link tree in the bio, so if you want to follow me on those, go check them out. So stay tuned for more, and there is a lot more to come.